is like take 4 of this entire video here. We forgot to turn the microphone on. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Happy New Year. And with the new year, we have a new printer. This is the Creality K2 Plus. This video, by the way, is not sponsored by Creality, and I would say my channel's too small for sponsorships, but a company did approach me and asked if I wanted to do a sponsorship. Didn't take it. Maybe I'll tell that story one of these days. Also, this video is not a review. I'm not qualified to make reviews on 3D printers yet, because I've only have experience with 3 different printers. One I barely used, and then of course we got the Bamboo here, which I have like 100+ hours on, probably 200 hours on that thing. And then this guy, which I just picked up a few days ago, I don't think I even have 10 hours on this guy. So we're also not going to be comparing these 2 printers here. It's like comparing apples to oranges. More like a fresh orange to a old moldy apple. I'm not saying that this is bad, I'm just saying it's older, it's from a previous generation. Well, maybe not totally no comparison. We're going to be comparing some of the print stuff. And also, the quite obvious part here, the size. So first off, where did I get this thing? I got this thing at Micro Center for around $1,300. That's of course the combo price with the printer and CFS here. I don't know what CFS stands for. Could look it up, but I kind of don't want to. I mean, every time I see FS, I think file system, like ZFS, but maybe it's Creality file system. Maybe it's a new file system. Maybe we're getting Creality Linux next this year, you know? Now, that may seem like a lot. I mean, it is a lot. $1,000 is $1,000. But to put in perspective, when I had purchased this machine at Micro Center, I think 2023, this was $1,500 for the combo kit here with the AMS and the printer. I'm not sure if somebody's cutting corners or if somebody's ripping us off. These are Micro Center prices, so wherever you go, maybe if you buy them direct from a manufacturer, maybe it'll be slightly cheaper. I do want to thank my parents for helping me get this thing. Very much appreciated. They always help support the channel as best they can. So yeah, thanks Mom, Dad. Just also want to say thanks to my brother for helping me move this thing. This whole frame part is made out of metal, so it weighs a ton. I could move the X1 here with the AMS all by myself, no problem. But with this thing, even without the CFS, I can't move it at all. This thing is way too heavy and bulky to move on my own. It's also kind of large too. Keep all these things in mind if you are thinking about getting one of these. Have a lot of space and also have some strong people help you move it. And make sure where you put it, you're never moving it again. But with that weight and size, what are we getting for it? Well, we have a 350 millimeter cubed build area, which is about 13.7 inches. In comparison, the X1 is a 256 millimeter cubed, or around 10 inches. So, our little print here is done. First multi-material print on this printer. Check out, what do we got here? Of course, we have ourselves the classic Nerf mug with some spider webbing, which can easily come off. This printer does come with some accessories. Now, I'm not sure I don't know if they come with the K2 by itself, or if it's just if you get the combo kit. I'm pretty sure this stuff comes with it. These are the spare parts and an extra nozzle. This little air squeezer thing, this actually was inside of the CFS, so I'm pretty sure if you get a CFS by itself, which by the way costs over $300 to get, I think you'll end up with one of these. Now these 2 here might come with the printer by itself. We have a Creality branded toolkit, pair of little snips here, scraper. Funnily enough, this is pretty much the exact same thing as the Bamboo scraper, except you had to print that one, not this one. We have a screwdriver. We have some bits for it, as well as some hex drivers. We have an Allen key set here. I'm not too sure what this is. I think this is the filament declogger, I think. But this will not fit in the nozzles. Not too sure what that is. Someone in the comments will probably probably point out what it is. We have some lubricant. We have a glue stick, very similar to the Bamboo one. Lastly, we have the flash drive here. This flash drive contains the software. There's also some models on here. The printer doesn't have like an SD card slot or anything. It has a USB port. This is how you get external storage onto it. And then of course, the last thing it came with is this thing right here. This is a filament swatch set here. It comes on this little string here. Has all the Creality filaments, at least probably most of them. I don't buy filaments online, I just buy whatever's at Micro Center, the Inland brand stuff. I would rather get it from a store than having to order a bunch online, but this is not too bad because this gives me an idea what they'll look like and what they will feel like. So yeah, maybe I'll buy some Creality filament. It also came with 4 rolls of filament, 4 partial rolls of filament. They're all hyper PLA. There's a black, a white, a blue, and a red. Not sure if these come with the base printer, but they come with the combo. All right, so now we're gonna be talking about prints. What kind of prints do we get out of this thing? So, of course, let's talk about the kind of the first print everybody usually prints on their new printer. The little benchy boat thing here. This comes preloaded on the printer itself, but it came out perfectly fine. No issues there. And I'm gonna compare it to the one that came preloaded on the Bamboo printer. I printed this thing, well, when I got the printer a few years ago. So I was doing a little bit of a comparison to them, and the biggest difference I've noticed is, I don't know how to put it. The finish seems a lot different on this one. It's got 2 different finishes on it. Not sure if that's done on purpose. I've printed another benchy, I forgot what color it was. I don't even know where that one is. And it printed the same thing. Had this kind of shiny area and this dull area on top. But if you look at the Creality one, there is no weird brim. It's all the same kind of look all the way through it. There's not even a line or anything. Like I said, I don't know if that's how if they intended it to look like that, but they're sliced 2 different ways, so it's definitely like comparing apples to oranges. So I decided, let's go print something else out. Let's print one of my models out on it, just to want to see. So we have our 2 little jars here, little pots here. This is the Bamboo, and this is the Creality. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but look up here. You may notice it doesn't look smooth or round. It's kind of polygonal. It's easier to see in real life. It's not completely perfectly round. If we look at the Creality, as you can see, it is entirely round. There's no weird polygonal stuff. It's a lot easier to see in real life. This camera's not doing it justice, but it's completely smooth. This, you can feel it. There's like flat plates going around it. So the seams on it, as you can see, the Bamboo one has this kind of like curve in it instead of going straight down like the Creality's is. So hard to see. Why did I print it in black? I should have printed a different color, but it's straight down, straight down. Now, I will say this is with the default settings. They both have something called 0.2mm standard, and these are the default settings on there. Bamboo, you can change the alignment of your seam to be straight or something, whatever they call it, but this is if you're going off the default stuff. Honestly though, if you look at the rest of the print, there isn't much of a difference. Just change your slicer settings to probably get it to match each other, you know? So this is actually the second attempt at printing this thing. I've completely forgot to glue this to the base. Now, it is a textured build plate. I also forgot to mention that. It comes with a textured build plate. Halfway through this print here, it just came off and then spaghettied all over it. I don't know if I have the recording might be there, and if it's there, then I'll show it. The little Nerf mug we printed, this was just printed right now, as you saw. Here are the 2 purge towers, Bamboo one and then the Creality one. Could have sworn the Bamboo does more passes. Might use more filament to purge than the Creality does, but this is a bigger footprint than this one, so I don't know. I don't measure my filament too much. Let's talk about the other materials. Yes, we got 2 new materials here. Now, the X1 can print these as well. So we have here the classic ABS, and if you play with Legos, you've handled ABS plastic before because Lego is made of ABS. And we also have another filament, ASA. ASA and ABS seem kind of similar in ways. I think ABS, they said it was a little bit stronger, but ASA, I think it's UV resistant and chemical resistant. Has some chemical resistances that ABS and the other plastics don't seem to have. So here we have an ASA vase, and as you can see, ASA is a little bit duller and also a little bit lighter in color. They're both supposed to be black, and of course we have our ABS pot. Compared to the PLA, it's less shiny, but it's closer in shade. Didn't smell. The K2 has filters in it, carbon filters, so the smell and the fumes did not really come out of the printer all that much. But I think that'll be it for this video. With the K2, Lord willing, we'll have some bigger projects. Definitely have some ideas for that. But if you have any suggestions or ideas of what we should print, let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.